Hey! Hey you! Welcome to the JKS Podcast. Alright, over to Nippler for the best intro of all time.
Hello and welcome to the JKS Podcast. How are we going, boys?
Oof. Okay. It lacked content.
I was on the spot. You faked out doing the intro through to me. I delivered.
You didn't want to have like an episode number or I'm here with my, no?
No, didn't feel it.
Okay.
I reckon just get straight to the point. No handbrakes. Nothing stopping us.
No foreplay.
We have a big show. Big show tonight, so no foreplay. Straight penetration.
Oh. But how are we? Jetty, nursing a bit of an injury.
Yeah, lost to a 15-year-old in Jits comp, so.
I was wondering if you were
But you only lost to him once, didn't you?
No, I lost him twice.
Oh, what?
well, okay, he surely didn't like tap you out or anything though.
First time? Or the second time?
He didn't injure your leg at all, did he?
No, he was the one that had my ankle, like, he was trying to rip my foot off for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have tapped.
For the audience, Jetty is not joking. There's this like 15-year-old jiu-jitsu prodigy that he had to roll against twice yesterday. First match got you in an ankle in a heel hook, which you just refused to tap from. You got like seen by paramedics and everything afterwards, or was real worried about you.
Yeah, so I survived that for like a minute, and then he just choked me out straight away after that.
Yeah, the guy was like, okay, well, this guy's not going to tap. I could rip off an arm, so I might as well just choke him unconscious then.
I think he was playing like chess man with me because he was like, I might have to verse this guy later on. Let's just fuck with him.
Yeah, just break as many limbs as I can ahead of the second match. And then he mocked you at the end. He said, yeah, dude, I'm getting my L's next week.
Yeah, that was kicking the dick.
He did well. And then on the podium, when you're getting his medals, when they gave him his gold medal, he just yawned on the podium.
Literally yawned, dude. I have a photo of it. As they're putting it over his neck, he yawns. Couldn't believe it. And you were up there with your 2 silvers, but you just were not proud of yourself at all.
Well, no.
We were talking about it on the way to the club afterwards. We're like, you are way too hard on yourself. You got 2 silvers and you won like 2 matches.
Yeah.
So, good for you.
He's been training since he was 4.
4?
Yeah.
Wow.
Training against who? Who do you train against when you're 4 years old? Just kids on the playground?
He's just beating up other kids.
I'm sure he had lots of friends, right?
He was really nice though. I didn't want to like him, but he was really nice.
He was really nice, yeah.
Yeah,
It made it even worse.
Yeah, it did. And I think he got a little bit heated at the end of the last match, and there was a bit of a cheeky slap in there. I know you were trying to go for the
time.
Yeah.
No one believes you. Literally, no one believes you go for the collar.
But he was so good about it. He's like, yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good fun. I think his dad told you it's all for fun. Don't worry about it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good sports. But damn, surely there's an age limit, at least for your dignity.
That kid's probably beat the shit out of every other 15-year-old in Canberra.
Yeah.
He's from Sydney.
Oh, he came all the way here from Sydney?
Yeah, he competes like every other week. I think his dad was saying he had to make a fake profile because they don't usually let 15-year-olds compete.
That makes sense.
He really doesn't look 15. He looks early 20s.
He does look early 20s, yeah. It's because he's jacked.
He was strong as hell, dude.
Yeah, he looked it. And he had a fucking dump truck on him too. His ass was so big. I was like, no wonder you can't get this guy off you, man. I was like, shit.
Can you say that?
Yeah, I don't know. I just realized he's 15. I'm just talking objectively the physics and how his center of gravity is lower, okay? I'm not talking about aesthetically anything, all right? This is not weird.
Why are you jerking off right now?
But yeah, he looked like a triceratops out there. He's got that triceratops dump on there. Yeah, double his age, Jetty.
Almost.
Your 30th is in like a month.
He turned 16 this week.
Okay. True. Okay, fair enough. But no, all in all, it was a good night. Then we went on to watch we didn't actually watch the Matildas, but we went to the club after. The club was packed. I've never seen that many spectators for a sporting event before. It's crazy.
Yeah, people were going for the Matildas pretty hard. They ended up winning. I watched the end of it when I got home.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 penalty shots. Insane.
Dude, penalty shootouts has to be the fucking worst way to decide a game. That was so stupid. And the commentators like were doing a terrible job. They didn't explain how the fuck it works. They were just like taking shots one after
most
another.
people know how it works.
No, that's not true at all, man. It's like most people don't watch soccer in Australia. It's like, why aren't the commentators like explaining how the fuck we win? Everyone was cheering. I'm like, wait, why are we cheering? Like, I don't fucking understand.
They
Like,
can't.
how do we
They
win?
can't explain everything every single game. Like,
Oh,
it's a
they
bit
could at
common
least
part.
say we have to get 2 in a row.
I was really worried Australia was gonna fuck it up because they had so many opportunities to win it, and then they'll just kick it into the post or something. It's frustrating to watch.
I didn't know it was an opportunity to win. Like, how the fuck? How can I get invested when I don't understand the rules, Nippler?
That's a you problem.
Well, fuck. Anyway, the next time there's a penalty shootout, I'll just change the channel because that shit was boring as fuck. God damn.
It's so tense.
Just flip a coin, dude. What the fuck? Yeah. It could have been tense, like if I knew who was winning and how close we were to winning / losing. But no, I had no idea.
It had it on the bottom left of your score. It said who was winning the shootout.
It did not. It just had fucking green light, green light, green light, red
Yeah.
light, and that was it.
You want
like,
more
what the
green
fuck
lights
does that
than red
mean?
lights.
No shit. But they had the same green lights. So it's like, do we just kick to infinity? Like, do we just keep kicking?
Yeah, so five people go from each team. Is it 5?
I thought it was 7.
Oh, mister, you should just know the fucking rules.
Anyway, after a certain point, if they're on the same amount of saves, like same amount of goals, then you have to get one more than the other
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, you have to go like, one like an insurmountable lead or whatever. I fucking googled it. The commentators could have just told me, you know. Yeah. All right. Something about the Prime Minister, Jetty?
Yeah, I think you were saying that if we win the World Cup, we get a public holiday, which I'm pissed
Yes.
about.
That's right.
So keen.
That's why I'm invested. I swear half people are watching it. Root for their public holiday. But you just know, like that's some like 6 beer talk. Like you and I will go to the pub, I'll drink 6 beers and be like, oh, I'll run a marathon, it'll be easy as, do it in November. He has 6 bears and announces to the full fucking country that, yeah, if we win the World Cup, it'll be a fucking public holiday. Don't worry
Secretly
about
like,
it.
oh fuck, they're getting further than I thought.
I was like, oh shit. I didn't
It's really
expect
hard
it.
to just make a public holiday.
It's like, I can't actually do this.
And then we start a riot.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we'd actually have something to protest. We can get our orange shirts on and go stop some traffic for our public holiday.
That's the one thing Australians would protest about. If we promised a
day
public
off.
holiday got taken away.
Yeah.
French it up.
The irony is, we'd all probably take a day off work to go and protest to get a day off work.
The protest just turns into a massive piss up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was good fun though. Thanks for inviting us, Jetty. Although I didn't appreciate the fucking $15 cover charge.
Yeah, that was a stitch up. I almost walked away.
Should have.
No joke. When she's like, "Oh, it's $15 each," Nippler looked at me. Like he looked at me with like
Yeah.
Do
we
we?
just go to the pub?
Like leaving was an option for Nippler. He was looking for a green light.
Mate, you just got a new job.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the lady who took our money, she also was trying to recruit us. She's like, "Oh, you guys fighters?" We're like, "No." She's like, "Why not?" What do we say? We're like, "Oh, we're
Lazy.
cowards or something." Lazy.
No, I
yeah.
said too lazy, and she's like, "Yeah, most people say they're too lazy." And then she's like, "Would you like beating somebody up?" And then you were like, instantly yes, and looked at me again. By the way, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. I can't remember what I said, but Jesus, one look at us. Like, why the fuck is she trying to poach us? Maybe for people to beat up.
Yeah, she needs like bait, like dummies for the fighters to beat up.
Yeah, that's right. And then your brother turned up, paid the $15, watched Jed, unfortunately, have a tough match, one match, and then it was over. They just paid $15 for 20 minutes. Too good. All right, should we get into this? It was a bit of a fluff, but all right. So today I have another bracketed joke segment because I know how much you love the content from those, Jetty. Very clippable. But I'm not sure how clippable this one's going to be. This is a Let's Get Cancelled joke segment, and I've found 32 of the most depraved fucking jokes. And Mum, if you are listening right now, just skip the rest of the episode. Just move on. I don't want to hear about this on the weekend.
Getting cancelled would be great publicity for us.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're going to allow us back on though, with some of these jokes. But are we ready? Do we just want to kick it off?
Let's do it.
Fair warning, these jokes are so dark, it's a miracle they haven't been shot by a cop.
Is that one of them?
That is the first one. All right, so
that's good.
Dark Jokes versus number 32. What does a pack of gum and a gun have in common? When you pull them out in class, everyone wants to be your best friend.
Very, very America-based jokes these days.
What'd you think of that one, Jenny?
Yeah, I think the first one was better.
Okay.
Yeah, first one's better.
All right, fine, sweet. First one. Number 17 and number 16. What do you call an IT teacher who touches his students? A PDF file.
PDF file.
How'd that one land?
That's a good one.
Versus number 16. How many emo kids does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. They all sit in the corner and cry. In the dark and cry. Fuck it. I fucked the delivery.
I think PDF file was going to win anyway.
Yeah, true. What do you think, Jenny?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right, number 9. Why can't orphans play baseball? They don't know where home is.
All right.
Versus number 24. What do they call a midget cop? A guinea pig.
That's not bad either. This one's a tight race.
Jenny is not happy. I saw that look of disdain. All right, what do we think?
Probably orphans.
Orphans.
They're always funny.
There is not many of like the PG-ish ones left. Like we're about to get into some fucking
yeah,
dark
go.
shit.
Let's go.
Number 25. Do cannibals think disabled people are healthy because they're vegetables?
It's a good question.
Versus number 8. My favorite childhood memory is building sandcastles with my grandpa. That was until my mum took the urn away.
Yeah, it's the urn for me.
Yeah, I think same.
Number 5. What's yellow and can't swim? A bus full of children.
Dude.
There's some really bad ones in here. This one's up there. Oh, also, before I keep going, I take no credit for any of these jokes. I didn't make any of these up. I plagiarized them all. So before you call me out for this one coming from the Ricky Gervais comedy special, don't bother. I don't give a fuck. Number 28. What did the kid with no arms and legs get for Christmas? Cancer. So 2 dying
Both
kids.
super dark, yeah. But one only one kid dies, and the other one a bunch of kids die. So I'm going for the mass child murder.
The bus. Okay.
The bus.
Yeah.
Good
reason.
Zoning out.
Jed's just turned his brain off. He's just going to skip this episode. All right, 21. What's an orphan's favorite drink? Foster's.
That's not bad.
Versus number 12. What do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter. They won't come anyway.
They're both good.
Yeah, they're both really good.
Gotta make a choice.
Chetty?
Is Foster's just an Australian
It is.
alcohol brand? Yeah, maybe go dog then.
Dog. Nips.
I'm going Foster's.
I gotta go dog. I really like the dog one. All right, number 13. Helen Keller walks into a bar, then a table, then a chair. There's another Helen Keller joke in here too. All right, number 20. After death. Oh, I don't even want to fucking say this one.
Say it. Say it, Howard.
This is probably one of the worst ones on the list. After death, what is the only organ in the female body that remains warm? My penis.
Jed, we could just clip that out and take that to the police and show the gun.
I really didn't want to read that one. Oh.
I'm going organ just so you have to read it again.
1 million times yes.
Yeah,
that one's going in for the win.
All right, this is probably my favorite on the list. Number 29. I bought my son a trampoline for his birthday. The ungrateful fucker just sat in his wheelchair and cried.
Oh, too good.
Versus number 4. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it leaves and never comes back. Come on, it's got to be wheelchair, right?
Yeah, it's wheelchair for me.
Fuck yeah.
They're both good again.
Yeah, these are all really good.
I'm getting lots of different themes going on here, like Helen Keller's in there a few times, a couple of orphans, a couple of disabled kids.
Yeah, apparently I have daddy issues. There's a lot of dad jokes. All right, this one's also pretty bad. I think I told you this one last night, Nips. What is the difference between jam and jelly? You can't jelly your dick in someone's ass.
That one's such a stretch.
I know. Versus Helen Keller, number 2. Why wasn't Helen Keller any good at driving? Because she was a woman.
Some good misdirect there.
Yeah, Helen Keller was blind and deaf.
And mute.
No, she wasn't mute.
Yes, she was.
Nah, she wasn't even blind and deaf. She's a fucking, like, the world's biggest con artist. History's biggest con artist. Are you kidding me? She published...
I did hear that she was super racist, which is insane for someone who's blind and deaf to be racist.
But also, how the fuck are you writing a book? You're blind and deaf. Like, what the fuck are you writing about? How do you write it? And she's like, she was writing, like, political things. Like, she was writing, like, a bunch of, like, whatever they're called, policies and all sorts of stuff. She was trying to be, like, political.
You reckon she had some scam going? She could see fine, she could hear fine.
Yeah. And if you look at it, she just looks like a con artist too. Are you kidding me? Look at this lady.
Man, you're coming in hard for getting Keller than that.
That's a con artist if I've ever seen one. Are you joking? Look at her.
What are we looking at? Wait, see if she was mute. I swear she was mute as well. Well, that's what they claimed anyway, if we're going conspiracy theory.
Yeah, when she was 19 years old and deaf, blind, and mute from 19 months old.
Don't you test me on my Helen Keller facts.
Dude, that just makes it even worse. From 19 months old, she was deaf, blind, and mute, but somehow hated black people and wrote fucking political policies and a book.
Yeah.
That's a con artist. Are you kidding me? Guys, I'm blind and fucking deaf. Alright, you can't cancel me.
Sean, are you alright?
I don't know what anyone's saying. I'm deaf.
Let's go rub the shit out of his house.
Alright, jelly your dick up someone's ass or Helen Keller number 2?
Helen Keller.
Yeah. I like Sean getting triggered by Helen Keller.
Number 19. Say what you want about pedophiles, but at least they drive slow through school zones. Oh, this one's a really, really good bracket. Versus number 14. What did the cannibal do after dumping his girlfriend? He wiped his ass.
No. Both top tier ones. I'm going with cannibal.
I'm going to go school zones.
Ooh, tiebreaker.
I've already pushed the limit with the pedo jokes. I've got to go cannibal. Sorry, I can't read that one out again. Oh, well, here we go. Best of both worlds. What's the difference between a baby and a sweet potato? About 140 calories.
We had sweet potatoes for dinner tonight.
Oh, nice. Nice. Versus number 22, and this one's really fucking bad. I saw a black person riding a bike yesterday. I thought it was mine, but when I went home to my garage to check, he was still chained up and asking for food.
I think the bike one's better.
Yeah, you need to pick that one so I can get the delivery better on the next one. Are we going bike?
Give you another shot at it.
Looks painful to say as well.
Yeah. All right, number 27. My girlfriend called me a pedophile, and I said that's a big word for a 5-year-old. Versus number 6. This one's short and simple. What do you call an autistic kid with a gun? Special forces. I did say this and get us cancelled. Thoughts?
Probably the autistic one.
Yeah, I'll go for autistic.
What's the difference between a slice of pizza and a dead man? A slice of pizza can't feed the whole family. The shock is slowly wearing off.
It really is broken up to like cannibal, pedophile, and Helen Keller. They're the 3 categories.
A couple of orphans and children sprinkled in there as well.
Yeah, a little bit of racism as well. And on that note, why do black people have nightmares? Because we shot the one man who had a dream.
We can't clip any of these.
Straight, clip it all. It's going to be nightmares for me.
Yeah.
Nightmares, Jenny.
Yeah.
All right, number 23. Oh, Jesus. How do you start a shooting at a black school? Call the cops. Versus number 10. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A rip-off.
Oh, they're both good. I'm going to go with rip-off.
Oh, I'll go school.
The black jokes, the racist jokes make me nervous. I'm going to just do the classic circumcision. Number 15. This one just doesn't fit into this at all. I wish I just deleted it and found another one. But what was David Bowie's last hit? Probably heroin. Apparently he was into drugs. Versus an S tier one. I added Paul Walker on Xbox, but he spends all his time on the dashboard.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's Paul Walker.
That's very dark, but yes, Paul.
So what's the comfort level here, Jetty? How you feeling?
They're funny, they're just not appropriate in any way.
Number 2. What is the hardest part of a vegetable to eat? The wheelchair. This is a try not to cringe challenge for Jen. Versus number 31. I went to the park the other day and a woman sits beside me and asks which one of them is mine. I said I haven't decided yet.
Wait, what? Say that again?
I went to a park the other day and a woman sits beside me and asks which one of them is mine. Like which one of the kids is mine. I said I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Another
Yeah, I understand.
Wow, swing and a miss with that one.
Like the way you said it the first time, I was so confused because it sounded like she was asking which park belongs to him.
Fair enough.
What the fuck?
Fair enough. I should have said, okay, I'm gonna redo it. I went to the park the other day and a woman sits beside me and asks which kid is mine. I said I still haven't decided yet.
Yeah, that's better.
That's better. Makes more sense now.
Make sure you clip Nippler saying that's better.
Oh, I'm gonna go with wheelchair.
Yeah, I gotta go wheelchair. I like the wheelchair one. I'm like good old cannibal joke. And guess what? This is a tier list. You guys have to hear half of these again, and I get to say half of them again. Woohoo! Number 1. Fair warning, these jokes are so dark, it's a miracle they haven't been shot by a cop. Versus number 17. What do you call an IT teacher who touches his students? A PDF file.
It's PDF file for me.
Yeah.
Alright, number 9. Why can't orphans play baseball? Because they don't know they don't know where home is. Sorry, I fucked that up. Versus number 8. My favourite childhood memory is building sandcastles with my grandpa. That is until my mum took the urn away.
It's a close one. Orphans for me.
Yeah, I'll go
Orphans?
orphans, yeah.
Oh shit, okay. Number 5. Let's put some enthusiasm in these jokes. What's yellow and can't swim? A bus full of kids.
Still good. Still holds up.
Versus number 12. What do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter, he won't come anyway. Poor Spot.
Why did you name the disabled dog?
He's invested.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pick the dog because you seem emotionally invested in him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same. I want to
Fine.
see the pain in Sean when he reads it out.
My eyes when I say it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spot moves on then. Good on you, Spot. Although he doesn't move anywhere because he can't.
I
All
already
right.
know which one's winning out of these ones.
Organ and trampoline. Oh, fuck. All right. After death, what is the only organ in a female body that remains warm? My penis.
That's fucked up, Sean. Why'd you say that?
Versus number 29. This is a really good one too. Bought my son a trampoline for his birthday. The ungrateful fucker just sat in his wheelchair and cried.
Organ.
You know what it is.
Yeah, fine. All right. Helen Keller number 2. Why wasn't Helen Keller any good at driving? Because she was a woman. Versus number 14. What did the cannibal do after dumping his girlfriend? He wiped his ass.
Yeah, cannibal goes forwards.
I'll go cannibal as well, just because Niffle like it so much.
Thanks, man. We're also
Alright.
a lot of Helen Keller now. My category's white.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you do that on purpose?
No?
You say kind of got us wiped on purpose
Oh.
after the...
I'll claim it. Yeah, I did.
All right, number 22. I saw a black person riding a bike yesterday. I thought it was mine, but when I went to my garage to check, he was still chained up and asking for food.
Far better rating this time from you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Versus number 6. Delivery is really important with these fucking go to jail jokes. Number 6. What do you call an autistic kid with a gun? Special forces. Fuck, so bad.
Yes, I like this special forces one.
Yeah, Jennykins.
Let's do it. Autistic it is. And that was more painful for you as well.
It is, yeah.
That's kind of what I'm voting on now.
Yeah, what's more painful for me?
Yeah.
All right, number 26. This one's, I think, the second worst on the list behind the penis one. All right, why do black people have nightmares? Because we shot the last one who had a dream. Brutal. Versus number 10. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A ripoff.
Oh, they're both pretty good. Yeah, nightmares.
Fucking hell. Fine. All right, number 18. Just a classic. I added Paul Walker on Xbox, but he spends all his time on the dashboard. Fuck, that's
Classic.
good. Versus what's the hardest part of a vegetable to eat? The wheelchair. What do we got?
I think Paul Walker's more clever.
Yeah, let's go with Paul Walker.
We've got enough cannibal jokes on there, I feel.
Yeah. All right, we're almost done. If anybody who's actually still listening to this, don't. All right, number
Please
17.
try and cancel us if you're listening to this. Talk about it on Twitter.
Oh,
Get our
Jesus.
name out there.
Twitter. What the fuck's Twitter? You
Sorry,
filthy
X.
boomer. Yeah,
Damn,
fuck.
yeah. I was going to call him a boomer.
What do you call an IT teacher who touches his kids? A PDF file. Versus number 9. Why can't orphans play baseball? They don't know where home is.
PDF
Two
file.
kitties ones.
Which one, Jenny?
Think yeah, PDF file as well.
Nice. All right, versus good old Spot. What do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter what you call him, he won't come anyway. Versus number 20.
I'm gonna get Spot right to the end and then not let him win.
Oh, all right. Well, this is the real test because versus number 20. After death, what is the only organ in a female body that remains warm?
Oh no!
My penis.
No.
Is it Spot or my penis?
I think the
your penis.
penis beats Spot. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Send the worm through.
All right, number 14. What did the cannibal do after dumping his girlfriend? He wiped his ass. Versus number 6. What do you call an autistic kid with a gun? Special forces. We've got special forces versus wipe my ass.
The wipe's definitely better.
Yeah, let's go with the wipe.
Alrighty.
Because you thought that one before wasn't that strong, I feel.
Yeah, Nips didn't like the autistic one. I think it hits a bit too close to home.
Hey, Jed's the one who won the autism test, so.
Mate, 5% autism's a competitive advantage.
Okay. What happens if you got like 20% though?
It's too much.
What's the range?
5%.
5 to 10, you're good.
Yeah, 5 to 10, yeah. I've got 20.
Alright, 26. Why do black people have nightmares? Because we shot the last one who had a dream. Versus 18. This is a good bracket. I added Paul Walker on Xbox, but he spends all his time on the dashboard.
I feel like Shorty tried to get through that first one a bit quicker that time, so I'm going to get nightmares.
Yeah, nightmare's definitely better.
It's actually, so despite it being super fucked up, it's actually a really fucking good joke. Don't you think? You could never say it.
No.
It's well crafted.
Well, it's lucky you've said it 4 times already.
I know, and I'm about to say it a 5th. But it's a fucking banger joke. So is Paul Walker one too, to be honest. That's the good thing about, well, not the good thing. The bad thing about like dark humor jokes is they're all really fucking good, but they're just real risky. You know, you can't really, I don't know, go on the internet and say 32 of them because that would be super fun.
A bit irresponsible.
Yeah. I don't know how this one is in the finals, but number 17, what do you call an IT teacher who touches his students? A PDF file. Versus number 20, after death, what is the only organ in the female body which remains warm? My penis.
Your penis is going through to the next round.
This is the most action my penis has gotten in a while, boys. Thank you. Making it through. All right, number 14 and number 26. What did the cannibal do after dumping his girlfriend? He wiped his ass. Versus why do black people have nightmares? Because we shot the last one who had a dream.
It's a tough bracket. It's a
It
real
is.
tough bracket.
I think the wiping is a better joke.
Okay.
Yeah, put it through. Cannibal goes
Okay.
through.
All right. I liked the idea
Also,
of
Shorty, you didn't ask me before if I wanted your penis to go through to the next round.
I
Oh
I sh-
no! Is there a recount?
No, there isn't.
Stop the vote.
Sean's penis will go through.
amazing. All right. My penis and a cannibal. Let's do this, huh? Number 20. After death, what is the only organ? I'll do good delivery. All right, boys. After death, what is the only organ in the female body that remains warm? My penis. Versus
Nailed it.
number 14. What did the cannibal do after dumping his girlfriend? He wiped his ass. What is the winner? Necrophilia or cannibalism?
Pick your poison. Oh, they're both good. I think cannibal is the better joke.
It's funnier.
Organ is more shocking, but the cannibal is the better joke.
Yeah. Cannibal is a better joke, but the organ makes Sean cringe and he's got to read it out again. It's very hard decision.
Oh, don't say it, woman.
It's a very hard decision.
It doesn't get that hard, don't worry. What?
I vote for organ.
Don't do it, Jetty.
I will
I
go
can read it
cannibal.
one more time.
You're going
Ooh, here we
cannibal?
go.
Guys, the winner of the Let's Get Us Cancelled podcast competition is, drumroll, what did the cannibal do after dumping his girlfriend? He wiped his ass. Thank you for not making me read out that fucking dirty ass joke for a final time.
You just read another dirty ass joke.
Yeah, well done. Got him. And that is the end of our Let's Get Us Cancelled podcast. So on a
That was
scale of 1
good.
to 10, how much actual clippable content is there, Jetty?
0 being 0 clips, so probably
That's
0.
right.
Just test the waters with like
We'll
one
dabble.
bracket, and
Yeah.
and if we don't get banned, then keep going.
Not unlike necrophilia, like just kind of test the waters, and if you don't get caught,
Head down to the morgue again.
yeah, that's right. An underrated one, which didn't make it very far, was the say what you want about pedophiles, but at least they go slow through school zones.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that as well. Yeah.
That
that's a
was
really
a
good
tough
one.
bracket was in.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was. It was with Cheap.
It was
number
Cannibal,
10.
wasn't it? Was that the
No, it was with Circuit.
other Cannibal?
Maybe actually. Hang on. Oh no, where is it?
19 and 14.
Yes,
Yeah, face the winner straight up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's tough, man.
It was. I reckon he would have gone pretty far. The top half of the bracket was pretty soft, and then it ramped up.
Spot almost got it there.
Yeah, I know. Good old Spot. He's not getting anywhere though. Poor bastard. Unless it's downhill, he can make it there if it's
You
downhill.
can just roll him. Roll it down.
Yeah, the way like the brackets work, because I write them out like 1 to 32, and then like I'll find like a theme of jokes and write them all out, and then like that'll be kind of how it works out. But then when you do the bracket, 1 versus 32, so it actually kind of mixes it up. It's nice. Like if you had 1 versus 2, 3 versus 4, you'd literally go like pedophilia, black people, like fucking, like you'd see all the themes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So when you find
I didn't know
them,
you
they're
categorize them. Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear 3 dad jokes I found this week?
We do, Jenny. Hit us.
What's the most dangerous kind of canoe?
What?
A volcanoe.
Volcano.
Oh wow.
But what if it's been dormant? What if it's a dormant volcano?
This is not fun being on this side of the dad jokes, I've decided.
What kind of dog doesn't bark?
What?
What?
A hush puppy.
Oh.
Sean, you're losing the no cringe challenge right now.
Yeah, I am. I'm Jed.
Finish him. Last one. You know what's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze?
What?
A shoe. Instead of achu, a shoe.
Oh, right. That's a stretch. That's such a stretch.
That was bad.
On a slightly lighter note, do you want to hear some pre-game rituals that NFL players do? I've got 5. Some of them are funny, some of them are a bit more sincere. So this one's actually Nippler's favourite player, Josh Allen, who's a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills.
Hang on a minute. Nippler, you watch enough football to have a favourite player?
No, I forgot about him. I did go for the Buffalo Bills last season. Didn't watch a single game.
Did you go for him just because they're the name of an Australian ice cream?
No, they were
No, they were
favourites.
meant to be the team that won. Yeah, they're favourites. So
Oh,
I
no.
just picked the favourite.
Bandwagon.
Why the
man.
fuck? Why is there a sports team called the Buffalo Bills? I'm guessing they're from Buffalo, and maybe the
Yeah.
guy who founded them is.
Could exactly be that.
All right, sorry, hit us.
All right, so Josh Allen, before every game, throws up.
Wait, what? Like fingers down the throat tactic?
I'm not sure of the actual method of it, but you would assume so.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why?
I don't know, you do it from an early age. Like maybe he got nervous and then
Is he
wants to
bulimic?
recreate it.
He's watching.
Well, that's what
Twitter.
everyone's saying. Like someone would help him.
If he waited 5 minutes, it'd be much more effective. Just like throw up on the opposition.
If someone's going to tackle you, just
Yeah, just let it happen. You know? It's a superpower. Okay, fair enough. Also, like, oh, never mind. I have a really bad joke.
Let's say it. Say it.
You've already said some really bad ones. Can't be any
I
worse.
know. I know. I was gonna say, well, like him doing it from an early age is justification for it to be okay, right? But then I get criticized for like continuing to date little girls. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Moving on.
when you were 10, you dated a 10-year-old. Why is it so fucked up now?
Exactly. Exactly.
Moving on. Next one. Harrison Smith takes a shot of hot sauce before every game.
Why again? What the fuck?
Might make him run faster. He's gonna go to the bathroom.
But like, there's usually something they did once and then it worked, so they keep doing it. So
Yeah, exactly.
Why did he do that the first time?
Probably some like weird hazing or something. Someone was like, "Oh, I dare you to take a shot of hot sauce," and then I don't know, he won the game, and then he's just done it ever since. Or maybe it's because it makes him fart and people get distracted.
Propels
Stay
away.
away.
Yeah, stay away from that guy. He smells like shit.
All right. Next one is the kicker from the Baltimore Ravens. So Justin Tucker lays out uniform in a shape of a person before every game. So he literally lays his uniform out in the shape of a person.
Right,
Okay.
man. There's some fucking weirdos in the
So,
NFL. What's he
so
doing
he
that
can
for?
remember like where each thing goes. Like shoes go on the feet. So he's got it.
Helmet on head.
Yeah.
CTE is pretty bad these days, guys. You might need help.
Yeah.
All right, well, good on you, Tucker. Fucking hell. Sped.
Okay, two more. Next one is from Jason Kelsey. So he listens to Christmas music before every game.
Oh, just
What song? Did I say what song?
General
Does it
Christmas
matter?
music. Yeah.
There's some bangers.
No, that's a stupid hobby.
What's
for
your
a
favourite?
stupid name. Do you have a favorite Christmas carol or Christmas song, Nippler?
Oh, not really.
Oh, I only know
No.
one. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I know the lyrics off by heart too. It's like fucking ingrained in my skull.
Because you
From, like,
dressed up
some-
as Rudolph last year, didn't you?
No,
Weren't you
You
Rudolph?
did, yeah.
when?
Didn't
You
you have a
went to
Christmas
some
party?
work event or something.
Oh yeah, I did too. Yeah, I did do that. I've still got the onesie. I've got a Rudolph onesie.
So you have a giraffe onesie and a Rudolph onesie.
Yeah, the giraffe onesie's inflatable as well. But that's made of plastic and it has a
Move
little
on.
fucking fan. And
Moving on.
okay.
Definitely a sex thing. Let's move on.
Hey, anything's a sex thing if you let it.
I'm talking like you pump that up and the giraffe dick inflates with it.
This giraffe dick.
Oh, you wish, mate.
Yeah, notoriously small penises on giraffes.
Not like a blue whale.
Yeah, no, not like a blue whale. Opposite.
Don't they have two?
I don't know. Do they? I think dolphins. Wait, who? Okay, let's Google this.
Sperm whales do.
Sperm whales. Well, I guess that's why they call them sperm whales.
I guess so. Lots of sperm.
That was a joke. I don't actually know.
Two penises are better than one is the name of this science.org title.
I love it when
article.
scientists have fun.
Like, can have fun twice with these lizards. Let's
Oh,
go.
you have to pay to get access.
Yeah, you do.
But it says snakes, lizards, and crustaceans. So crabs?
That makes sense.
Is that why they call them people having crabs?
I don't know that it's related. Snakes. I don't think there's
Snakes.
any. Oh, these things are so
That
dope.
looks so sad.
Have you ever seen one of these things before?
It's the saddest animal I've ever seen.
It kind of looks like you, mate. Be careful.
Fuck, no, it doesn't.
To Pierre, do you know what these are?
It's a sad nippler. That looks happier now.
Yeah,
They
they're
look
happy
happy.
as fuck, man. Look at them.
Do you reckon they'd be
Little baby
tasty?
Tapir.
They look tasty.
Oh,
They look
shit.
so fucking tasty.
I'm pretty sure they're a delicacy in like Papua
Damn
New
right.
Guinea or something. Anyway, sorry, distracted.
Just quietly, delicacy means usually a shit food.
Oh,
Always,
Yeah.
Yeah.
always. Yeah, something that you just like fuck people over.
Yeah. Like when you
fuck
hear
foreigners
delicacy,
over
like,
with.
oh, that sounds great, but it's like a snake heart.
It's
or
literally
something.
things countries make up to fuck with tourists. Like, yeah, we eat steak hearts all the time.
Like Vegemite, like that's Australia's delicacy, so we can fuck with tourists, right?
Vegemite's good. You shut your fucking
is.
mouth.
No, I fucking love Vegemite, man. I'd eat that shit like Nutella. But yeah, that's like the delicacy.
Do you know how you have the different levels of Vegemite? I feel like Shorty's to be like the lightest spread of Vegemite and like a lot of butter.
No, dude, I go hard. I
It's
want a
thick.
heart attack at the end of my Vegemite, man. That shit's like black. All the sodium. I love that shit. What's your Vegemite taste like?
don't really eat it, man.
Oh yeah, your body's a temple and all that bullshit. Fair enough.
Is Vegemite that bad for you?
It's
Yeah,
pure
dude.
salt, man.
It's literally just salt. All right, sorry. Rest of the NFL weird quirks. Hit
Oh,
us.
there was just one more. It's from George Kittle. He reads a letter from his dad before
The
every
same
game.
letter? Or does his dad give him a new letter?
Dad better be dead or else it's weird.
He's still alive. I was looking before.
That's weird.
And is it the same letter? Or does his dad send him a letter every week?
I'm not sure, but it's a good question. It could be like a angry letter he left him, and then he just like reads it and gets real hyped up before every game.
Okay, so Jetty has some daddy issues to talk through.
Whoa, not me.
It's probably an encouraging letter, I think. Not many people would get fired up if their parents like scolded them before a game.
No,
And
if it was something from his dad being like, "You're never going to make it.
Yeah,
You're not made for this." Blah blah blah. You could read that to get fired up.
100%.
That is daddy issues, though.
Oh yeah, it's daddy issues. Aren't they?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
no
like,
matter
that's-
what the reason is, this kid has daddy issues.
What would yours have on there, Shawnee?
Like, what would my ritual? Oh, what would the letter be?
Yeah,
I don't. From my dad,
I know what Nicholas would be from his dad.
I have like a good relation. Well, nipplers would be like fucking Scotch advice. Like, don't forget to bloody pour. I don't know. Let the fucking tanning settle
Let
in the
it
red
aerate.
wine before
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
That'll play football.
No, my dad's would be supportive. He'd be like, "Go get him, son. I'm proud of you."
Would he?
You're looking at me and like thinking, "Oh, how the fucking Eddie father be proud of that fucking piece of shit?" Right?
We didn't say that.
Yeah, well, the first 30 minutes of this podcast, it talked about fucking necrophilia and pedophilia. So, yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, that was it.
What's yours,
That was-
Chad?
Dad would get lost talking about politics somewhere.
It'll start out supportive and
Yeah.
then just be like,
yeah, it's like
raging letter.
you're
about
doing really
something.
good, son. But have you heard about the war in the Ukraine? Have you been keeping up to date with that? Like, mate.
Not the time,
Let me
Dad.
let me speak
Yeah.
at you for an hour. To just talk about it.
Yeah, it would be a scroll.
Yeah. All right, so you're still in goblin mode, Nippler. I know this is at the start, but I'm going to bring it back because I had something funny to say about Baldur's Gate. But you're still playing it. Still
I'm
balls
still
deep.
deep in goblin mode. Still playing Baldur's Gate. 6 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
Haven't finished it yet. I'm close. I'm halfway through Act 3. But yeah, it gets real good.
How many acts are there?
Yeah. I think
3.
it's
This is the
3,
last
right?
one. Yeah.
Alright.
But you have an insane amount of hours. You have like 100 and something hours on that game now.
Just
Did that
to be
for a
clear,
week.
I'd leave the game running when I go and do something else.
Oh, it's such a load of shit. So since the game came out, and I'll look up the release date, you've had 84.7 hours played since the game came out.
That does sound right, actually. That sounds right.
And what day did it come out? It came out on the 3rd of August. So in 10 days, you've had 84.7 hours played. So on average, you've
Not
had
even 10 hours a day. even.
8.4 hours a day though, on average.
That's not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be over 100. That's fine.
Guys, this is
I'm happy
including
with that.
weekdays. You
I'm
have a
proud of
new
you, Nicola.
job. What the fuck? So let's just say hypothetically, you log on at 5 p.m. when you finish your job, and you played until 10 p.m.
That's
straight.
cute.
No,
That's
no.
only. I know. That's only 5 hours a day. So you'd have to play until at least 1 a.m. every work day to get your 8 hours in.
Yeah,
What's the point?
between 1 and 2. What's the point?
Oh,
Where are you going with this?
apparently, I'm just stating facts.
You're just salty because you're still in Act 1 like a little bitch after
I
playing
am.
it for 40 hours or whatever you've been playing it for.
I am. Yeah. Look, I'm spending time making sure I have sex with every character in this game. And Jetty, let me
I can
tell
respect
you,
that.
this is the horniest, most depraved game I've ever played ever. It's a AAA release game, like for everybody, right? It's not some like back alley hentai shit. I saw that look on your face when I said that. Don't say what you're thinking when I said this is the most depraved game I've ever played. It is bad. Like every character wants to fuck you. It is the horniest game of all
It's
time.
great. Yeah, every character wants to fuck you. All the enemies, even when they're talking shit, they're like trying to seduce you at the same time. It's fucking great.
Like some dude joins your camp after having like one sentence said to him, and he's like, "Hey, you want to meet up after dark?" And just like wants to have sex with you straight away. You can fuck bears. I walked in on like an orc fucking this giant mountain troll thing from in doggy position, and then proceeded to slaughter them both. I've had
Ouch.
sex with 3 men.
Why are you being homophobic?
I'm not. I'm just again.
Why'd you kill them?
Don't have sex with them. Lynch them. What the fuck?
Jesus.
And yeah, every single party member is walking around naked in my camp because you can like take off their clothes and their underwear and force them to like show that even when you're in combat, like all my characters just walking around naked.
I love that.
Yeah, they've got armor on, but you can choose to show the cosmetic, the camp wear. They still get all their armor ratings. The game just lets you see them and play them naked, even though
I
they've
like
got all their armor ratings.
it's like you're annoyed at the game for letting you do something depraved, but you don't have to do.
Oh no, it's fucking amazing. I'm taking like full advantage of all of
Right.
these amazing features. Cutting edge stuff, guys. Cutting edge.
It
Me
is the
balls are a bit
horniest game of
sore.
all time. It's crazy. Yeah, it's good you can play this game one-handed. You just need the mouse.
Yeah. No, but like anybody giving it a bad review, it's all about like adult themes and just like, yeah, how dare you let me fuck a bear if I want to. People are complaining about getting sexually harassed by their characters because they keep like prompting sex.
I don't get that because whenever I've turned someone down in the game, they've just like never brought it up again.
Same. I've just never turned. Well, actually, I wouldn't know. I've never turned.
Just the biggest whore.
Yeah. But I've heard you don't unlock like the ultimate scenes if you sleep around. So if you bang everybody, if you're not loyal to one person, you can't get their ultimate scene at the end. So that's a little
Yeah,
disappointing.
I'm loyal to Shadowheart, so I haven't been whoring myself out there.
Yeah, fair enough. You'll have to screen share your final scene with Shadowheart, please.
Oh, there's a great scene earlier today.
Oh yeah.
I should have recorded it for you. You would have really liked it.
But no, great game. Horny, but great game. Fantastic. I think that's how. So they're worried about Starfield coming out. So Starfield's like the next like Skyrim type game from is it Bushido?
They're worried because it's not
suppose so.
horny enough. They're like,
No,
"Quick,
well that's my
fucking-"
point. So they pulled the release date forward for Baldur's Gate, so it didn't overlap with Starfield. But I reckon, man, people are just going to keep playing Baldur's Gate if there's this many titties. You know, no one's going over to Starfield if you can't see any of this.
Yeah, the success of this game just makes all the developers make their games way hornier.
Yeah,
That's
I
what we
think
want
so.
out of this.
I'm glad we all agree. Yeah. All right, I've got an actual topic. Do you guys want to hear something funny?
The first one of the whole show.
Yeah. Yeah, you might actually get something clippable out of this. Do you know who Bradley Martyn is? Jetty, you should. Or you
He's
might.
a big bodybuilder podcaster, is he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. So he's fucking huge. He's the owner of a gym. there was heaps of issues with him during COVID because he wouldn't shut his gym down. Like, he's fucking jacked. Like, that's him there, right? You can see him, Nips?
He's a unit. Big
Yeah,
unit.
huge. So this guy has a podcast, and he keeps getting fighters on his podcast. So we had Devin Haney. who's
Sorry,
a
is that
boxing
him in a
champion.
dress on the right there?
Yes.
Nice. I support
What?
it.
I was going to say, you want to be a bigot and attack him for wearing a dress in the gym? What the fuck?
He can do whatever his heart decides, and he should because his heart's about to pop.
All the roids. Yeah. So this guy has a bunch of fighters on his podcast. He had Devin Haney on, who's like a boxing world champion, and then the one and only Nate Diaz on his podcast as well. And he's doing the rounds at the moment online because he keeps saying that he could beat them in street fights. So he's sitting across from David Haney. Oh fuck, what's his name? Devin Haney. Sorry. Telling him he could beat him in a street fight, and he did the same thing to Nate Diaz because they're smaller. So the internet's calling him out, and he's like, "Dude, I'm like 265. Like, yeah, I could just like skull crush him, like from Game of Thrones or whatever. Like, it'd be easy. Street fight, I could just like use the earth." Even Joe Rogan came out saying that he could literally use the earth and just like crush their skull into the ground. But the one and only Mighty Mouse, Mr. 125-pound flyweight champion of the UFC, is flying out to Bradley Martyn's place to fight him.
When's this happening?
So Mighty Mouse needs to come back from whatever the fuck he's doing, but then he said he's going to fly over and fight. Yeah, Mr. 265.
Oh, this
Sorry, I'm
guy.
trying to type at the same time. No, not that guy.
A cartoon character. Fucking hell.
This guy. So Demetrious Johnson.
So Bradley Martyn is about 110 kilos and 6'3", 34 years of age.
Yes. That's right. And Demetrious Johnson is like 125 pounds. So what's
He
that?
weigh more than that, like normally though.
Yeah, he said he weighed 150 on the podcast when he was talking about
That's all right. That's like almost 70 kilos.
Yeah. So what do you reckon happens?
He could. The big guy could just tuck her out before he can actually land a hit.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think Mighty Mouse just chokes him the fuck out.
Yeah.
But then Bradley Martyn's just like, he's talking about how he like, I think he thinks because he could bench press 125 pounds that he could just like throw him across the room. And I'm sure he probably could, but you'd have to catch him. I feel like Mighty Mouse is just going to fuck him up. Obviously.
Yeah.
I think he's going to find out really quick that there's actually a difference.
I think Mighty Mouse would just go for a takedown, and as soon as old big bloke's on his back, he's fucked.
Yeah. Just like push him one way, get him to resist, and then pull, and he'll just like topple over.
Yeah. Is this getting filmed? Like, is it actually going ahead as like a filmed event?
Yeah. No, just like an Instagram thing. So there'll be footage of it. No one's getting paid. There's like no bad blood between these two either. It's just like Mighty Mouse just accepted the challenge because Brendan Schaub got on the podcast with him and was talking about like the lightest, best fighter he could think of, which was DJ. And then reached out to DJ and set it up. So in a couple of weeks, we'll have a video of these two, 125 versus 260, untrained. Yeah, going at it. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Who did Brendan Schaub think would win?
Oh, DJ said he'd destroy him. with ease. He's so arrogant though. Like he's sitting across from Nate fucking Diaz, saying that he'd destroy Nate Diaz in a street fight.
Yeah, Diaz would choke him out for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, with ease. Well, plus Nate Diaz would have like 10 guys jump you and just get gang banged. And plus you get high from the secondhand smoke because he's so fucking high all the time. But yeah, so that's that news.
Looking forward to that.
Who do you reckon, Nips?
I reckon Mighty Mouse, the actual fighter, would do something. Yeah. Is it like UFC, like in a cage, or do you know how they're setting it up? Have they said anything?
I don't think it'll be that official. I think it'll just be these two on a couple of mats just going crazy. I can't imagine that they'd be punching each other. So I think they'd probably just be grappling.
Yeah, I'll go for Mighty Mouse.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be fucking fun. All right, anyone who's stuck around this long, I'm not a terrible person. Don't cancel us. Thanks, Jenny. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.